When World War One began, the United States, they stayed out of it we stayed out of it for quite a while. So it was originally, it was all in Europe, and it was European countries. And what happened, the reason so many countries got into it is because alliances had been formed. So France had formed an alliance with Russia, and because of the alliance between France and Russia, if one of them got pulled into war, then the other one came to support them. And so then the countries were declaring war on everybody. So there were so many alliances, and they ended up, there were the Central Powers and the Allied Powers. So every country in Europe was either a Central Power or an Allied Power. And that just kind of was whose team they were on, who were they fighting for. So the United States stayed out of it for a really long time. They thought, it's Europe's war, we don't really have any business being there, it doesn't have anything to do with us. But then Germany started attacking U.S. ships that were loaded down with freight. So, the ships were just doing their job, minding their business, and Germany started attacking them. So that's when the United States became involved, and we became involved with the Allied powers. So we were fighting. Germany was the one that, we wanted to declare war against because they had attacked us. So we were fighting against the Central Powers. And World War One, there were a lot of firsts. So there were machine guns that were new. It was the first time that tanks had ever been used in war. It was the first time that airplanes had ever been used in war. And all of these new advances, the new weapons, the new technology, they made war a whole lot more deadly. It made it a lot easier to have weapons that could kill people. And it changed, war took place everywhere. A lot of it was like in Belgium and northern France on the western part of Europe. And a lot of people died because it was a lot of people, it was all Europe fighting and then the United States. So World War One was definitely deadly, and Germany did end up surrendering. So Germany surrendered, I'm making sure I have my date right, on November 11th. So the United States was only in the war from April of 1917 to November of 1918. So for about a year and a half was the United States' involvement in World War I.